Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Hickey here. Time for your daily dose of Live at 9. It is the 4/20/2020 edition. This morning, I have lots of things going on for you. First, we're starting with performance coach, Mr. Don Walter. He's going to share some sales tips for you, the 7-step sales process. And then when I get done with him, we're going to log off and come back on, and I'm going to be joined with Terry Choate from Blue U. And for those of you that have gone to Super Conference, you may remember them. They're the ones that talked about personal safety in your shop and all of that. With less people being outside and on the streets and in parking lots, there's some things to be thinking about a little bit differently. And then at 10 o'clock, we're going to be back on live with Jesse from 360 Payments. And he's going to talk to us about different options for credit card processing that you can ask your processor, whoever it is, about for taking credit cards with this no-touch service, and what's the safest way to do it, and try to be security conscious and all of that. So without further ado, Mr. Don Walter, I will pass it on over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kim. Good morning, everyone. I just want to really go back over the 7 steps of a sale. It's kind of getting back to basics. I think with what's going on now, I think it's imperative that we do get back to basics. So let me just share my screen with you. All right, so what we have here is our chart. Most of you have already probably seen this, most of you haven't, but we have 7 steps to a sales process. You also have 5 buying personalities. We all should know the buying personalities. We also have 5 reasons why customers buy from us. So with that said, the first step obviously is a friendly greeting. We also have a lot of new customers coming in the door because a lot of shops are closed out there. What a great way to earn their trust, and what a great way to show them what makes us different. Let's smile at the counter. Let's greet them as soon as they walk through the door, okay? So let's invite the customer in, right? Step number 2, we gotta ask the customer what's going on, right? We gotta figure out why they're here. So we gotta ask qualifying questions. And for me, if I have a new customer that walks through the door, I don't see them in the history, one of the things I would do is I would ask them a couple qualifying questions. Where have you been going to get your car serviced? It kind of gives you what their buying personality is. Do they jump around from shop to shop? Do they have a shop that is just closed because of the virus? All right. Well, here is another great opportunity to sell our business. Okay. What do we have to offer that the other shop doesn't have to offer? Okay. So now we're at step number 3, where we're selling our company. First off, we got to sell ourselves, right? Why are they here? What do we do that's different than anybody else? Sell our company. How long have we been in business? Sell our service. I got ASE certified technicians. We got the most updated equipment. The value. What is our warranty? Hopefully it's the best one in the industry. Okay, hopefully it's not a 12-month, 12,000 mile plain Jane one. Okay, and then timing. We're going to get your car back to you in a specific time. We're going to sell the service. Okay, we're going to do a complete courtesy check. Think about that. If most of us now in the ATI family, we're all doing digital courtesy checks. That's a phenomenal way to sell value. All right, it's called transparency. We're going to take pictures. We're going to send them the complete check, and we should be sending everybody a check, even if the car is in great shape. Okay, what a better way to earn the confidence of the customer, right? And then we're going to write the estimate. We're going to sell the estimate. We're going to justify pricing, okay? And when we justify pricing, we're justifying the value, right? The features and the benefits of why they need it done. Okay, so now we've already covered Selling the business. Why is it a buying decision? We're also selling buying personalities, right? We're figuring out what that customer is. Is it Mr. Performance, Mrs. Fear? Wow, Mrs. Fear. Mr. and Mrs. Simple and Easy, basic transportation, and quality of customer. And you did all that in the very beginning of this conversation. And at the end, we're going to close the deal, right? We're going to ask the customer for the sale. And when I say by asking, we're going to say we can get that completed today, right? I can order the parts, I can get everything taken care of. And then we're going to what? We're going to say thank you at the end. My suggestion when going through the work order at the end to make sure that the customer doesn't have any buying remorses, okay? You got to make sure that the customer wants to go through the whole ticket and explain the warranties on the job. And then we take our money, okay? And then we want to do a follow-up. Usually what we do is about 2 to 3 days, we're going to call and say thank you. What makes us different in this industry? Follow the 7 steps of the sales process, and we could be a lot different. We have a great opportunity now to earn some new customers, especially with the virus being out there, with a lot of shops that I hear out there are closed. So we have a great opportunity to earn some more customers. That's right, earn them. Okay, let's earn them one step at a time. If you need if you need this chart, all you have to do is ask your coach. I'm sure he can give you that. All right. One more thing for everybody that's out there that's selling tires. A lot of the manufacturers have rebates now, right? So why don't we combine the stimulus package with a rebate? Think about that. If you need tires, what a great way to have somebody else pay for them. Okay, so you got the stimulus package and you got a rebate. I know Hankook is doing a rebate. I know Goodyear's doing a rebate. So there's a great opportunity for us to kind of give tires away. Think about that. It's not costing them anything out of their pocket. So you think that's a great idea? I do.
I think that's an amazing idea. And what a way to kind of talk to them about doubling down or triple Yahtzee points or whatever verbiage you like for that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you literally can advertise free tires. They're getting free tires because they're paying for it from the stimulus check. And then they're getting money on top of that from the rebate. So holy cow, that's what a promotion to do on that. Don, I'm glad that you mentioned about discussing the company and talking to them about the company and selling the company, because as we can see right now, a lot of our shops have not done a good job doing that, because most of our shops already offered pickup and delivery. And when this happened and we had to switch to touchless, the public didn't know. So they had to do a big push and big advertising of we do pickup and delivery, right? So doing a good job all along, explaining what our benefits are and the features to our company and our value proposition, that, you know, could have been out there already. But so we have to think about that going forward. How do we always make sure that the public knows all of the things that we offer and not just the few customers we explain it to or the people that need it at that time? I think we do a really good job when someone says, I don't have money, of saying, oh, we have Synchrony, or I can't get there, I don't have a ride. Okay, we have a shuttle, or we have a loaner, or whatever. We're good at explaining our value proposition once we receive an objection, but we lack in the area of getting that out there before it. So we're being very reactive with the things that we supply instead of proactive. So
I absolutely agree with that.
Really invite everybody to think about that in your advertising, your marketing, your Facebook posts, you know, for going forward. How do we make sure your potential customer pool and your existing customer pool know what you advertise? And the other thing that you mentioned that I think is probably one of the most underutilized things that we do at the counter is determining the buying personality. And people don't realize the importance of it, but human nature, it doesn't matter if it's your children, your significant other, your siblings, your teacher, your anything. People don't really care unless they know that you care, right? That saying, and what's in it for them. And so if you don't determine their buying personality up front, you don't know what's in it for them. Like you don't know how to explain it to them, because everybody has a different what's important to them. So if you're not determining that buying personality, you're missing a huge piece of when you're selling to the customer and explaining things, because you're not using the verbiage that works for them, right? So
Well, you also end up qualifying the customer before you even really speak to them. And, right away we get the perception that they don't have any money or something like that. So why am I going the extra mile? Well, you can't do that, because everybody has their own motivation of why they want to have their car fixed. Okay. I could have just hit the lottery. I got my stimulus check and I want to spend $1,200 on fixing my car. So it may not look like anything to you, but it's very important to me. And we got to stop qualifying the customer ahead of time. So that's why we need the buying personalities, Kim. We need to figure out what this person's about. And you do that by asking questions.
absolutely. So I'd like everybody to take Don's advice this morning to heart and really come up with a great tire promotion if you sell tires, and get it out there on Facebook and all today. Don't wait, do it today, for how they can maximize monies twice, once from the stimulus check and then second from the rebate. So there probably isn't going to be a better time in the next 20 years to be selling or buying tires. So make sure that you're really taking advantage of that and maximizing.
They could be getting money back if they get rebates. I mean, the tires could be free.
So
what a great opportunity.
It is a great opportunity. So do me a favor this morning, as you come up with your promotions, put them in the comments for this post this morning, because it'd be great for everybody else to see and get ideas from each other. And so, Don, thank you for joining me this morning. And I know we'll be going on the advisors page around 11-ish, you said?
Yeah, around 11.
So we'll go through with that. I got to wrap up. We're going to get with Terry next from Blue U.
Everybody have a fantastic day.
See you guys all in a few minutes. Bye-bye.